Have you ever wanted to see a horror where the villain wins? Not just kind of wins, but completely wins. Well, if you have, I've got a recommendation for you that you've probably never heard of.
She's a bitch. Come on, guys, don't be dicks.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Scott and I'm going to be your host today and every other day as I take you through horror movies that you should watch and horror movies that you should avoid. I'll also throw in a scattering of news and anything else that's going on in the horror world that I think you'll be interested in. Before I get into this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I drop new videos, because we're about to talk all about Eden Lake.
Steve?
Just boys being boys.
Eden Lake is a 2008 British horror movie from James Watkins. This movie is one of the best that we have done as a nation. For dark, brutal, horrific horror, this sits right up there. And it gets a lot of negative reviews, not because it's a bad movie, not because the cast or the acting in it is bad, just because it is so graphic and so violent and more than anything so bleak. So this movie has a star-studded cast. It's got Michael Fassbender, it's got Jack O'Connell, who you'll probably all recognise most recently from Sinners, and it's got Kelly Riley, who famously played Beth Dutton in Yellowstone. And all three of them put in a shift. Like, performance-wise, across those three characters is another level good. Michael Fassbender is as good as he always is. Jack O'Connell plays a character that honestly enraged me so much I wanted to reach through the screen and rip his throat out. He made me so angry with the things he'd done and the things he said and the way he behaved. He elicited a response from me that was so visceral. I was angry every single time he was on screen. Kelly Riley deserves an Oscar nomination for how good she is in this movie. And I do not kid, she is another level brilliant. Think Toni Collette in Hereditary. Think of all the emotions that she displays in Hereditary. Kelly Riley does that here in exactly the same way, in exactly the same level of acting ability. From happy and truly content through to emotionally distraught and broken, through to vengeful and angry, through to broken and hopeless. All of those emotions are on display and all of them are done pitch perfect. And again, her performance drew a visceral response from me. I wanted to go and save her. And there are not many movies that drag that kind of genuine response from me as an audience member. Like, I watch a lot of horror. It takes a lot to get me to go, oh no, don't do that, oh, you're pissing me off. Like, it takes a lot to get that out of me, and this film does it, and it does it so well. To give you a brief overview, this is a movie that follows a couple, Steve and Jenny, who's played by Kelly Riley and Michael Fassbender, as they go away on a weekend getaway to a secluded lake, Lake Eden. It's Steve's plan to propose to her while they're there. And they start off by chilling out and camping, and they come across a group of teenagers led by Jack O'Connell, whose character is Brett, who is an arsehole. I think I mentioned that. Like, really an arsehole. And it starts with the normal teens being teens, just generally being dicks and not turning their music down and like having their dog making loads of noise and shitting on them, but just general horrible arsehole teen things that all teens do. But it fastly escalates from here into a violent, brutal attack, into being hunted and tortured and stalked. And when I say tortured, there is a scene in this movie where they capture Steve, and the things they do to Steve made me wince and made me turn away from the screen, because it is that brutal, and they don't make any attempt to hide it from you. They just show you it as it happens, and it's awful. Also, what's awful in this is the way that Jack O'Connell bullies and peer pressures all of these other kids in his group that don't really want to do these horrible things into doing it, even blackmailing them with the fact he has video evidence of things they've done. Honestly, it's awful. It's awful, awful, awful. But the reason I wanted to talk about this today is because this has the bleakest ending of any movie I have ever seen. think The Mist. The Mist doesn't have anything on this for me. This got me more than The Mist, as just a credits rolled, stunned silence, stare at the screen, didn't know what to do, waited for a post-credit scene that never came, and then this movie played on my mind for the rest of the evening. So I'm going to give some big spoilers here. If you don't want to get these spoilers, go and watch the film and come back. But if you have seen it already, you know where I'm going. Steve dies, so they manage to torture Steve, and there's a moment where Steve and Jenny end up back together, but he passes away. And then they burn him. They burn his body. They also burn the body of a smaller kid who just wants to be part of the gang and kind of left alone. And they're just really horrible to him, and they burn him as well. Jenny escapes, and she goes through some horrific things during her escape. But at the end of this movie, she ends up captured, not by the teens, but by their parents. And in her bid to escape, she has killed a couple of these kids. And I'm fully with her. Like, fuck these kids. Like, if they were doing that to me, I'd have killed every single fucking one of them that I could to get away. But funnily enough, the parents don't see it like that, so they take vigilante justice into their own hands. And this movie ends with her screams coming from a bathroom where the dads of the children are killing her, while Jack O'Connell's character, Brett, is upstairs modelling the sunglasses of Steve in the mirror. Honestly, this film is a rough watch. It is a hard movie to get through, and it doesn't have hope. It has hope all the way through, and they snatch it away, and it leaves you feeling cold and genuinely hurt and genuinely upset. But if that's the sort of movie you want, this is the movie for you. So I'd love to know what people think of Eden Lake, because I've seen so many negative reviews, and I don't think they're justified. Those reviews are purely based on the content of the movie and the way it is portrayed, as opposed to the quality of the movie and the quality of the acting and the quality of the story, because all of those are top notch. But I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in a comment. Drop a comment. Say hi in the comments if you haven't done already, and make sure you subscribe for the next video I do. Until next time, have a wonderful day. I'll see you all soon.